think the coolest lie was I forged a note to get out of class to get a tattoo on my 18th birthday.
Damn. What was the tattoo of?
It's really embarrassing. It was a Sailor Jerry Sparrow for freedom.
Yeah, let's go, y'all. Round of applause for our daters tonight. Hannah. Whoops, sorry, hold on. Hannah, meet Alex. Alex, meet Hannah.
Nice to meet you, Hannah.
The date has begun. Let's get it started, y'all.
So, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Are we waiting on you, or are we?
Nope. See what naturally comes out. Do y'all have any questions for each other, or I can start for y'all?
Hannah, you did this show already to some degree.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
How'd it go?
I feel like it was a lot easier not being blindfolded.
well, it's weird about it.
Which show did you end up doing, Hannah?
It was the first congregation show.
Yeah.
And so that was like our speed date, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember anything about your date that night?
Yeah, it was nice.
Do you remember their name?
I think it was Rodney.
Alright.
Is nice the new fine?
So no follow-up then?
No, it wasn't like a match. I don't want to get into it, but
Yeah.
it is nice.
No pressure.
So, Alex, is there something that you're proud of?
Proud of?
Yeah.
Oh, lots, I suppose. Can you narrow it down?
Can I narrow them down?
Sure. I mean, I don't know. Sure. We'll say one thing that I'm proud of. I lived. So I'm from the UP, and I lived away for a while, and I moved back home from 2013 to 2018. And during that time, I raised a little over $200,000 to build a skate park in my hometown.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, I'm proud of that.
How many square footage or acreage is the state park?
The skate park.
Oh, skate park,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
Skate park, and I was very impressed.
And
So many trees, no grass.
No concrete, pure concrete.
a multi-acre skate park is the next goal, I suppose.
Sweet, well, good. That's something you should be. Do you skate, Alex?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Like rollerblades or skateboards?
Skateboarding.
Yeah, sweet.
Yes.
Hannah, what is something you're proud of?
I guess my career. I'm a journalist.
Ooh.
I've been a reporter for 9 years now.
Okay.
And yeah, I like it because I can help inspire change, and like it's always cool when like laws are introduced because of your work, or like things change. So
Very cool. Can I ask a specific paper or multiple papers, or?
I've worked for multiple papers, and right now I'm working for a nonprofit.
Okay.
It's just online.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, daters. What quality in another person gives you the ick?
And this is a question from the audience.
I think I've been on a handful of dates where I have gone on it, and then at the end of it, I've gone home and realized I don't think the other person knows a single goddamn thing about me because they never ask, or I led the conversation too much, and so because I led the conversation, I asked them and they didn't ask me back, you know?
Yeah.
Which I think could just be anxiety sometimes, but also sometimes it's just like common courtesy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that too.
You have a similar like ache about that?
I would also, yeah, I agree with that totally. But also, like, when people don't treat, like, service industry people well, or, like, human beings, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ick.
Yeah. Also, with peace and love, I really don't like the one dangly earring thing. It's not for me.
I don't have one of those, but I don't have beef with it. So.
To each its own, to each its own. We have another question from the audience, from Sarah Beth. What was your friend group like in high school, Hannah?
Well, I changed high schools in the middle of high school, but I was kind of crazy in high school, and like my friends were kind of like partied a lot and like did bad stuff. But I towed the line between that, and then also I was in like AP classes, so I kind of like did both.
A jack of all trades.
Yeah. What about you, Alex?
So I would say most of my closest friends around high school, I was more friends with outside of high school. Being a skateboarder who listened to punk rock in the UP didn't make me a lot of friends inside of high school, believe it or not. But I had plenty of friends from neighboring towns and areas who we all met through that. Outside of that, so but yeah, I'd say being in I suppose DIY kind of scenes were fairly creative and active for the most part.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We have a question from Greg. I think this is mostly for Alex. Alex, where did you raise the money when you went abroad? Were you just like begging for change?
Grants are the big ones. Recreation grants, park grants, youth grants, things like that. Events. We did a handful of events. We did an art show for 3 years in a row. That one of them, I did an interview before saying I'd be happy if we raised $5,000 and we raised $10,000. And the year after that, we raised over $20,000. Yeah. So yeah, events, grants, donations, merchandise. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at you. Hannah, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child.
Ooh.
Yes.
So do you feel like, did you ever want siblings?
Yeah, I think so. There weren't like a lot of kids in my neighborhood, so, but I had a lot of animals, so that's like what kept me busy.
What kind of animals did you have?
I had a dog, and then cats, and then I grew up riding horses.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
What did you say? Where are you originally from?
I was born in Atlanta, raised in LA, and I've lived a lot of places for work since then.
Was it hard riding horses with all that LA traffic around?
Yes.
Alex, what about you? Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have an older sister and 2 older half brothers.
Okay. Any horses?
I have 0 horses. There are no horses in my life, and I moved out of the UP.
I am not a horse girl. I will say that. I'm not the stereotype of that.
There's nothing wrong with being a horse girl. I'm not a horse girl, but
I beg to
stand for
differ.
it.
I don't know. I beg to differ. We have another question from the audience from Jess. What is your favorite Keanu Reeves movie?
I like that. Well, I mostly like hate watch it, but Scanner Darkly.
Alright. How does it look? And I'm curious, well, how does it look when you hate watch something?
Like just laugh at it.
But you're hating it at the same time?
Well, like I don't think it's supposed to be funny.
like watching The Room.
God, yeah, okay, I get it now.
One guy in the audience disagrees.
Sorry. Alex, what about you? What's your favorite Keanu?
Oh boy, Matrix maybe, or Bill and Ted, the first Bill and Ted.
Which one of the Matrix?
The first one. I've actually never seen the other ones.
And there's Bill and Ted.
Huh?
The first one, I think.
First Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
First Bill and Ted as well.
Are you a red pill?
In the internety right wing sense, because no.
Good thing that was part of the first film.
And good thing to check since he's from the UP.
Yeah.
You never know.
And once again, I moved out of the UP. For multiple
How long
reasons.
were you in the UP?
So I grew up there, so I lived there till I was 18, and I moved to Ann Arbor. And then I lived, so after Ann Arbor, moved to San Francisco for a year and a half. And then I moved home with the intent to be there for 6 months, and it became 5 years.
Oh.
And
As we all do.
yeah, and I've been here since 2018.
So you both lived in California. Why did you both leave California?
Crippling depression.
Oh,
Kind of same, actually.
hell yeah.
Ooh, love connection.
Got there, y'all.
Sad. I love that.
I do love San Francisco, and I love everywhere else I've been in California, but it is difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Only imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, well, because I grew up there, I just wanted like something different. So I just like drove across the country at 19 and lived in Virginia and didn't know anyone there.
Hell yeah.
How is it like moving into a new place, not knowing a single person? Especially, I imagine with journalism, that takes you to a lot of places.
Yeah, I'm done doing that. I'm
Oh,
living
shit.
here forever. I'm never moving again. I hate it. It's like I've done it so many times. It's like normally when you work in a big newsroom, you have like built-in friends, but I'm at like a small nonprofit right now, so it's a little different. But yeah, it's like I have friends everywhere, which is cool.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely ready to like buy a house and never move again.
So Alex, are you staying here?
I do like it here.
But
I would love to never see snow or be anywhere under 45 degrees for the rest of my life.
Well, have you heard of global warming?
Good. That's a good point. That's a good point.
I think we have another question from the audience.
Hannah, if someone paid you a lot of money to write a gossip column about your previous relationship, would you? Would you Sex in the City a relationship?
If it wouldn't ruin my career, maybe.
Oh,
If
not
I
a
could
relationship?
At least the previous, right? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares?
Previous meaning most recent or just previous in general?
Like if it was bad, I wouldn't care. Like, but if they were a nice person, like what would I have to write about really?
Yeah, gotcha.
Sure.
I always thought about that though, because I am maybe low-key writing a novel about people I've dated and how that would make my current partner feel. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that maybe not. If I currently have a partner.
We have another question from the audience from Alexander. It was like a full. What is a non-physical aspect you want in a partner, Alex? First.
Kindness, respectfulness, yeah, those are big ones. Intelligent. Yeah, sure.
How intelligent is intelligent to you?
She
Like
was in
two-
the AP classes.
Oh, it's true, it's true.
AP is pretty intelligent. I don't know, is there a scale?
Isn't there a
The
scale?
IQ test?
Can you read? Can you analyze things? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I assume you can as a journalist.
That would be very funny if she could not write or read. I'm a spoken journalist.
She does like performing arts journaling. What about you, Hannah?
Yeah, I agree with all of that. I definitely like the number one thing I'm attracted to the most is like a sense of humor. But yeah, be a nice person, have empathy, go to therapy, have a secure attachment style.
Hell yeah.
That's
What about
asking
you?
for a lot, to be honest.
But she knows what she wants.
It's 2023.
Love that. Love a queen who knows what she wants.
Alex, speaking of her wanting a sense of humor, what's your best joke that you got?
My
up your
best
sleeve?
joke?
Yeah, you got a joke up your sleeve?
To be honest, I'm not great at the. Let's see.
Not that we're putting you on the spot or anything.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I eat mop.
What?
I eat mop.
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
I eat mop.
I who?
That's gross.
I mean,
I told you I'm not great. I told you I'm not great at the one-liner jokes.
It was funny.
All right, we have a question from the audience. Matt asked, what is your most recent relationship and why did it end?
Ooh.
What degree of relationship are we talking? Like
You
full
tell
on dating?
us.
Yeah, it's your life. You know this one's a good one.
I'm kind of looking at sequence here. What was the most recent that I would define as relationship? I don't know.
I'll get your backstage Rolodex.
I had one that was, oh boy, it was a roller coaster. She was non-monogamous, and I was like reluctantly as a result because I didn't want to be. It came to a very unfortunate conclusion when she admitted to me that she hooked up with a friend of mine.
What degree of this friendship did you have?
It was I wouldn't call him one of my like close friends, but we did go to New Orleans together like about a month before. Or we went to New Orleans together. It was long after it happened between the two of them. So there was like overlap from earlier, but it was something that she like didn't bring up until later. And it was late.
I don't like her.
No,
Yeah.
no. Or that friend that went to New Orleans with.
I'm cool with her. Like we're done, but I'm cool with her. The friend is.
I mean, yeah, they knew.
Yeah.
Hannah, you wanna just share any?
Yeah, it's been many years since I was in like a relationship, and it ended because I was moving. And we were still really good friends. But yeah, I've like chosen to be single for a long time to like work on myself and make sure like I can start a healthy relationship.
Okay. Hell yeah. Yeah, audience. Round of applause. They are disclosing a lot of information to us. Speaking of a lot of information, Alex, what's your biggest regret?
Biggest regret?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's tough.
Or maybe not a regret if you're that type, something that you just could maybe look at a little differently, or I don't know.
That's a difficult one. I might have to think about that one.
We'll come back to you, Hannah.
Sure.
You got one?
I honestly don't have any
Ooh.
because
What about any regrets?
Now that one.
That's my main audience right there.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I guess I would say, like, on a philosophical level, like, to dwell on a regret doesn't, move you forward, you know? If it happened and so you're doing something as a result of that, then that's all, that's it.
yeah, you learn from your mistakes
Yeah.
and all that.
Hell yeah. Of course, if you don't, then how will you grow? Yep, 100%.
All right, from the audience, Brittany asked, what is a guilty pleasure of yours?
I can go. It's really bad. It's embarrassing.
Right, we love it so much now.
Because like I read and write all day for work, my guilty pleasure is just like turning my brain off and watching horrible reality TV.
Hell yeah.
Yes, tell me what you watch.
Yes,
please.
that's the part of this.
I've gotten into the Real Housewives.
Which
franchise.
city?
Let me see. Most recently, I know it's Salt Lake City.
Oh, they're
Yes.
evil.
Because I
Big
like.
God.
Oh, it's so bad.
I got into it because of the true crime aspect of it. Because so many of these women are like getting arrested.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, is Mary from Salt Lake City?
Yes.
The one that's married to her grandpa?
Yes.
Oh, it's so bad. Is she
And
arrested?
she's an alleged cult leader.
Yes, it's so good.
Alex, are you in like me right now? Like, what the fuck is happening? What?
I'm not deep into reality TV. Every once in a while,
We can
I'll
fix
get-
that.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll get into one. My old roommate and I were big into Geordie Shore, Floribama Shore.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, we did that for a little bit.
That's trash.
Oh,
As far as reality TV goes, I will not hear about the housewives anymore.
But as far as guilty pleasures, I love wrestling.
And I think someone knows that.
Do you yourself wrestle, or you like to watch others wrestle?
I do not. I think about it every 30 to 60 minutes. But I have too many injuries. I weigh considerably less than 200 pounds. Yeah, I don't think it's in the cards, but boy, do I daydream about it.
Well, Mandy wants to know what's their favorite pro wrestling move.
Move?
Yeah.
You heard us.
I like Hangman Adam Page's buckshot lariat.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can you show us with your arms and hands what that might look like?
It's a full body move, but I'll do my best.
Yeah.
All right, so say the microphone is the rope. I'm outside of the ring on what they call the apron, which is the edge of it. I'm grabbing the top rope. I pull back and slingshot myself over the rope, doing a flip, and then I land on my feet and I clothesline the guy.
Yes!
Hannah, does that turn you on?
I mean, I used to do a little jujitsu back in the day. I know what an armbar is.
Oh!
Okay.
Y'all can get a
I used
little.
to kickbox. I
Oh,
can
hell
kick
yeah.
pretty high.
Hey.
You ready for that, Alex? Can you handle one that knows how to make a man bend?
That sounds cool as fuck.
Hannah, do you have a go-to funny story?
I hear my friend laughing. I can't say it. It's really bad.
Do you have a second go-to favorite funny story?
Or do you need to write it down? Will that make you feel more comfortable?
You want me to tell it? Okay, please don't put this online.
I won't.
Okay, it's kind of fucked up, but okay. So,
I definitely won't. No, it won't be like that tonight. I promise.
I don't know if it's funny so much as just like surreal, but
Yeah. People are
You know
coming
what I
back.
said.
People are coming back. They want to know.
You almost lost him and you got him back with a catch it.
It was, I want to say 21st birthday maybe. I was in college, and we go to Deja Vu in Ypsilanti. And I'm there with my girlfriend at the time and her roommates and their boyfriends. And so this happens like every time I've been there, where they call people up on stage because it's their birthday or they just got a new promotion or whatever. And so they get pulled up on stage, they sit in a chair, and all the dancers line up and rub their boobs in their face and then bend over and they get a Polaroid picture.
Sweet.
And so we're there for a while. And so when I go in, I tell them it's my birthday, and they have me sign this little thing that's like the discounted list, or the for some reason I got in at a discounted price. It's my birthday, and I signed my name on the thing. And so eventually they call up Alec. My name is Alex with an X. I signed my name. I don't have the best handwriting. Sometimes people who know my name is Alex call me Alec. So I thought, is this me? I don't know. But everyone in my group starts cheering. And because everyone in my group starts cheering, all the dancers start cheering as well. And no one's coming to the stage, so I guess it's me. So I walk on the stage, I sit in the chair. DJ says, "Wait a minute, are you Alec?" And I'm like, "I'm Alex." And they say, "We got the wrong guy, get off the stage." So yeah, I get full on booed. Off the stage. They eventually find Alec. He was in the back getting a lap dance, which is why they couldn't find him. And so when he gets to the stage, the DJ says, "Let's all hear it for Alec. He just got back from Afghanistan." So here I am committing stolen valor on stage got booed for it, and yeah.
Hell yeah. Real fast before it gets too late into the show, Alex and Hannah, there is a piece of paper, marker, and crayons on your table. You're gonna have to feel around, see how good your hand and touch skills are, and look further, deeper. You'll find a box with some crayons. Keep going, keep going. You'll find it eventually. Just
Not the water.
Not the water.
Pass the water.
Go to your left
To the
hand,
left
to
hand,
your
yeah.
left. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they're all there. Find a color. They're all colorful. So figure it out. There's also crayons there, and then you also have the table, or you can
Nope.
like Alex. Oh.
You dropped your paper.
Oh boy.
You got this. To the left.
Yeah, I would
To the
have
left.
you got
There
it.
you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Forward.
Oh,
Forward. There you go.
Hell yeah. I almost debated if I wanted to help you, but
I was
also,
seated.
what you're going to do is you're going to draw something based on a inspiration prompt that we give y'all. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, and that inspiration prompt is going to be whatever Amber wants to make it.
Inspiration prompt.
Yeah, whatever, just to get their juices flowing on those papers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All about that juice.
All
Yes, I'm also being put on the spot right now. Your favorite meal.
Ooh, favorite meal. So it's an inspiration. So you don't have to draw your actual favorite meal. You can just be inspired by your favorite meal. Okay? Cool? All right, we're going to continue on with the questions.
Yes. So, based on what you've heard so far from the other dater, this is from Maple Biscuits, Detroit. What is the most attractive thing that you've heard from the other dater?
Ooh, good one.
What I've heard so far?
Yeah,
Yes.
from your neighbor.
I think it's very cool that you are a journalist and that you are continue to pursue it as deep as you are into it, and that you do it with the mindset of making actual impact. Yeah, I think that's interesting and cool.
It's his kind and his intelligence. You nailed it, Hannah.
Thank
Hell
you. I would say I like Alex that hearing about you raise money for like stuff for your community, like a skate park. I think that's really awesome. I like when people are really like involved in their communities and try to like make it a better place.
Cool, thank you.
Hell yeah. We have another question from the audience, from Dan. What's the greatest lie you've ever told? Alex?
I'll have to think about that. Greatest lie.
Yeah, something. I would take it greatest lie is either like you told enough people that they believed it, or like nobody questioned you, or it divulged into this bigger thing.
Oh, I have one actually.
I'm from the UP and I raised a bunch of money.
When I was in high school, so this one's interesting because I didn't actually I didn't make the lie just happened and I just didn't deny it. So when I was in high school, a friend of mine and I, we got called to the principal's office at the end of the day, and so we got called to the office, and it was just my principal telling us about what our scheduling is for driver's ed that was going to be happening later that week. So he told us, so you'll be here at this time, be here at this location, do that. Good? Well, yeah, we're good. We go back to our room, and they're like, what'd you guys do? And we're like, I don't know. and just didn't say. And then the next morning, we got called to the office again. And this time was with a girl in our class named Kathleen. And so, again, we get called to the office, and I think it must have been the same thing. I don't think we got called to the office for two separate things. And so we got back to our room, and they're like, what'd you guys do? And we're like, I don't know. And then by second period, in between classes, someone asked, did you guys double team Kathleen in the bathroom? And we're like, I don't know. And eventually by the next period, I think it got absolved that knowing that we did not double team anybody in the bathroom or anywhere.
Damn.
But yeah, I thought that was a fun experience to see where something goes when you just let people be as they are.
Damn, to imagine you having the title of the UP to double team on Kathleen, still a reigning champ of some sort. Just imagine if that was an honest.
It only lasted a couple hours.
Yeah, it seems like it. All right, Hannah, how about you? Do you have a greatest lie you've ever told?
Yeah, like my whole job is telling the truth, so I think the only time I lied was like in high school when I was a little hoodlum. It's hard to remember. I think the coolest lie was I forged a note to get out of class to get a tattoo on my 18th birthday.
Damn. What was the tattoo of?
It's really embarrassing.
You were ready for
It
it.
was a Sailor Jerry sparrow for freedom.
Yep, I could have went that way too, but I didn't. Oh, where is it at?
Somewhere that you cannot see when I'm clothed.
Oh, like a naughty spot? Or?
No, just on the hip.
Yeah, okay. Alex, do you have any tattoos?
I have one very tiny tattoo.
Like how tiny? Like quarter size?
It's right here. It's on my hand. Right there.
What is it? Yeah,
What is it?
It is in H for Houghton, which is my hometown, and it's on the hand where it's located in Michigan.
We're intelligent. Hannah, do you have any silliest fears?
I'm a pretty fearless person. That's not good, but I don't know. Like I go camping by myself. I don't. I don't know. Maybe like having to testify in a trial is like a fear.
That is not a silly fear. That is very legitimate.
Being subpoenaed, I don't want to do that.
So what's the craziest thing you've done like that was like something that normal people would be really afraid to do? Like skydiving or like, holding a spider in your hand.
I think like just ever.
Yeah, like to you was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this, but fuck it, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Send it.
Probably like just somewhere along the lines of like camping without like cell service or like in the middle of Arkansas on a mountain.
Yeah. Was that all due to journalism or was that just your own personal?
No, that was by choice.
Alex, do you have any crazy fears? Or silly fears?
Silly fears. I'm afraid of sharks.
Yeah.
But I also love them because I'm afraid of them. When I was a kid, when the first time I saw Jaws, I did not swim very comfortably for a long time. Yeah, that's silly, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What is a relationship deal breaker for you two?
I think what you brought up with the being mean to service industry, that's get out of here.
Yeah, definitely. Or just like not giving the same energy. Like if you're not gonna text me back, like I will never text you. Like I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Have I learned to do that? No. But do I agree? Yes.
Real quick, Alex, what's your best pickup line?
Best pickup line?
Yeah, you see a cute person and you just, what's your best, like you walk up to them and what's the first thing you say?
Yeah, you got that Riz? I'm cool. I know lingo.
I think showing a picture or video on my phone of like a dog hugging a monkey or something, and being like, yo, check this out.
Would that work for you, Hannah, if he came up?
Definitely.
Oh, all right. Hell yeah. Hannah, what about you? Have you ever taken the charge and did a good pickup line on somebody?
I think as a woman, you can just say hi.
Yes.
As a man, yes.
We know who you'll be receiving. All right. When and where was your first kiss at, Hannah? First ever kiss.
It was in a Taurus, in a Ford Taurus, in high school.
In the front seat or the back seat or
Front-
the trunk?
front
Okay.
seat.
Yeah, okay.
Drunk.
I don't know.
You guys haven't done it in a trunk? Grow up.
Alex?
Cruise.
Mine was on a couch at a friend's house. Yeah.
All right, sweet. Sweet. Alex, have you ever sent nude pics to someone?
Yes.
That was the quickest you answer online.
All right.
So this one time. Yes.
Important question, did you ask for their consent?
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get it, Hannah.
Alright,
Yes.
alright.
Sorry. Do you guys like each other?
Do you send it often, Alex, or do you just every once in a while? What kind of thing?
I think sexting is tight as fuck.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sexting is tight as fuck, right? That's what you
That
said.
is what I said. Yes.
Hannah, what's your thoughts on
I think it's great if you say like, hey, is it okay if I send you this first? And they say yes, then yeah.
But you wouldn't ask for it?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I'm dying to know. It was not on your form. What is your astrology?
Not in your form.
I am a Sagittarius, but I
Happy
feel.
birthday.
Oh, thank you. Next week, actually.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. But I feel like I should say I know nothing about what that means, or I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hannah, what about you?
I'm an Aries.
And do you know
Ooh.
when is that birth?
March.
March? Okay. Do you know much about the horoscope, zodiacs, all that jazz?
I like science, but I think it's like it's fun. It's fun, Like I feel like it does fit me. What they say about Aries.
You're both fire signs.
Okay.
As a fellow, some person who likes science but also loves wrestling, I agree. It's fun. It's fun to believe things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hannah, what's your thoughts on friends with benefits?
I think that's fine. I'm sex positive. It's fine if you want to do that. It's just not for me personally
Okay.
at this point in my life.
You know what you want.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Alex, what about you?
I think it's cool. And again, depending on where you're at personally and whatnot. I've never been in a situation where it's gone on for longer than like a month or two. I don't think I don't think I could be in a friends with benefits situation for like a year.
Okay. Hannah, what is something you're really good at that's not your job?
I'm really good at cooking, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, true. In the audience, they know. So, audience member, if you're willing to speak up, what's the best thing Hannah has ever made you?
Southern mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah, you are known for Southern
Is
mac
that
and cheese.
breadcrumbs on top?
No.
Oh. I didn't have an opinion. I was just asking. Got it. No breadcrumbs on Southern.
Hannah, what's your favorite meal you like to make?
I really do like to make mac and cheese. Like I made it for Thanksgiving, and like not to brag, but a lot of people say they like it. It's like,
I've heard that rumor.
They're very passionate too.
No breadcrumbs either.
yeah, I like Mediterranean food a lot. different recipes, like find out what my friends like and make that.
Alex, what about you?
What I'm good at outside of work?
Yeah, outside of work. I mean, assuming you're good at your job.
I think I'm, good is relative, I guess, but I think I'm pretty good at skateboarding after 23 years.
You're still kicking and pushing it?
Sure am.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm kind of middling at playing music. Like I like to play music. I've never considered myself a great guitarist, but I do like to do it. I also say that again.
Yeah.
Play the recorder?
Not since 6th grade, but I hear it's like riding a duck.
Well, Andy, I don't know if you're able to, but if you can dim down the lights, because I wanted to see. Audience, do you think there's a potential here with Hannah and Alex? Yeah. Hannah, how are you feeling about the date so far?
I feel pretty good.
Ooh, okay. Alex, what about you? How are you feeling about it?
Right back at you.
Awesome. Well, Hannah's prepared now, officially. If y'all can both just be mindful that there's obviously lights in front of your face, but you're welcome to take your blindfold off. And just be gentle and obviously, again, mindful that there's lights in front of your face, so take a second to adjust. And then, yeah, look at each other. Get your glasses on. See who, and audience, round of applause for them. Let's go. There's people there. And then, Hannah, Alex, keep looking at each other. Don't look at us. We're not even here. Just, oh my God, physical touch, y'all. Ooh,
A gentleman.
A gentleman indeed. Hannah, how was your thoughts on being blindfolded?
It felt really weird. I've never been blindfolded for that long.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh.
I don't think
That long. Didn't take long enough. Alex, yeah, was it weird for you too, or is it like kind of natural?
It's fun. I mean, I've never been in this scenario where I've been on a public date before, but yeah, it was fun.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna still keep on the questions, but now y'all are not, you can easily see each other. But before we get fully started in the questions, you clearly have 2 pieces of paper in front of y'all. If you want to show them to the audience real fast, just so they see what we're cooking with, literally. And the inspiration was what? Favorite meal?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite meal. Alex, do you want to describe your work of art?
I made a burrito.
Did you know?
What? Oh, okay, I see a burrito. And
Yeah.
is that sauce?
Sure is.
What kind of sauce?
Just general hot sauce.
Okay,
also.
no, hot sauce is not general. There's flavors upon flavors.
I'm not picky.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
noted. Hannah, what about your lovely work?
Mine is very specific. It's the miso butter yaki udon from Ima Noodles.
Yeah.
Let's give it.
That's what's up.
Shout out Ina.
Shout out Elaine for telling me about Ima.
I'm a vegan fuck.
Okay, sweet. Well, Hannah and Alex, y'all are actually going to exchange work of art. So, Alex, you're going to get that Ima dish, and Hannah, you can get that burrito with sauce. And
General sauce.
And I mean, not to put any ideas in your head, but if you want to put your number on one of them so the other person has it. No pressure. We're gonna move on with the questions. Hannah, do you have any weird superstitions?
I don't think I do. I like science. Yeah.
So, who's your favorite scientist?
Yeah.
We got Bill Nye, we got the weather guy, that's science.
I don't think Bill Nye has been canceled yet, so I
No.
think, yeah,
He's
good.
still solid.
Yeah, he's still good.
Yeah.
That we know of. Please
Yeah.
do not disclose
Yeah.
anything.
And don't tell me anything.
Yeah, keep
So.
us ignorant.
Well, right now I'm brainstorming about Bill Nye doing something to be canceled, and it just seems very silly.
Yeah, that would be weird.
I think the only thing he could do is still call Pluto a planet or something.
Or say Uranus too many times.
Right,
right.
You know. Alex, what about you? Any weird superstitions?
I think I'm in a pretty similar boat.
Just
I might double check a lock a few times, but I think that's more anxiety than superstition. Sure.
Sweet. What's your pet peeve, Hannah?
I have so many, it's hard to narrow them down.
Give us your top three. Give us your top three.
I think I have like specific ones for dating apps.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I really don't like it when people put like if it's a white person they put like okay with all races. Like why do you have to say
That
that?
wasn't
Yeah.
fun. It was
Yeah,
kind
you're
of
welcome.
implied.
Yeah.
Any others?
I think it's hard to narrow them down. And the dangly earring, I can't get past that.
What about the dangly earring though? Like what
It
irks
just
you?
gives fuckboy. I don't know why.
Is it like a type of earring itself, or is
It's
it just
like
the one?
like they have like a sword or like a cross, and it's like only when it's one.
If they have a stud, does that count? Like just
That's
one?
fine. That's totally fine.
So if it's like more than 3 inches long, it's cutting it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
dangly.
I'm cool with the dangly earring for the record. I don't pet peeves, to match your answer, dating wise, I don't like it in dating apps when people say I'm funny, because
Okay.
I don't believe you. I feel like if you are funny, you'd have made me laugh in your profile. You wouldn't just say,
Yeah.
Show, don't tell.
Yeah.
Another outside real life one. I hate it when people go into the other lane before they make a left turn. Like they lean into it a little too far ahead of time. Yeah, stay in your lane. Sure.
Damn. Passion right there. Do you like driving, Alex?
Do I like driving?
Yeah, are you the type to I'll be the, DD of this trip?
Yeah, being from the UP, I'm about 9 hours away from my hometown. I've done long drives plenty of times, and I like driving by myself. But just like day to day in traffic, no, I do not like driving.
You sound like you really love your hometown in the UP. You have it even tattooed on you.
I have mixed feelings.
Okay, well, what's these mixed feelings about? You mentioned it a couple times.
Yeah. So I do. Maybe the reason I bring it up a lot is that I feel like there's a strong identity to being from the UP because there's not a lot of us, and so I do feel like there's a notable identity to being from the UP. I do think my hometown's very pretty, very beautiful, and there are some good things, but there are also just in general up there, there's so much goddamn close-mindedness. There's so much self-defeatism, like, oh, you can't do that. Like, oh, what do you want to do for a living? Like, oh, I want to be an actor. But be realistic, like, things like that. Or like, I know plenty of talented people who are like great musicians or anything like that who just, just beat themselves down instead of pursuing anything. And I think that's just a big part of the culture up there in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I also hate the winter. So I've
Yeah.
slightly upgraded.
Yeah.
I have a question for you too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you are ready for a relationship? And if so, what work have you done to prove that?
Girl. Deep.
I am in therapy, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely am. I've been single for a long time, and
How long is a long time?
like years.
How long is years?
How many
like
years?
like a couple of years.
Okay.
Like I've had like I've dated and I've had like situationships.
So full on
But
commitment.
yeah.
Okay.
So what have I done to prove?
Well, are you ready?
I think so. A steady ease, I would say, but yes, sure.
Sure.
Not convincing.
Not at all.
I mean, I think I am interested. I haven't been doing really any like situationship stuff lately. I guess I think it's because I'm not interested in it. I guess not saying no to it, but also not pursuing. I guess.
This week he hasn't had a situationship.
But yeah, I'd say I'm ready.
Okay. of just commitment in the first place, if you've ever had somebody that has cheated, would you ever take them back?
I think it depends. Like if you're married, you have kids, like maybe if but if you're just starting to see each other, like
It would have to be a lot. They'd have to prove like a lot in order for me to.
What if you were married, but it was Thanksgiving and your husband went to the garage with your friend's husband?
I would just pretend it never happened. Just go about my thing.
And on that note, so Alex and Hannah, we're gonna do a quick game of this or that. Do you both familiar with that game, this or that?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, and if you're not audience or either Hannah or Alex or even Amber, basically I'm just gonna give you two options, and your only goal is to choose one or the other, not both or neither. And we're gonna go as fast as we can, so you're gonna be real quick, no thought, okay?
Sure.
All right, good, Anna?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Pineapple on pizza or pineapple off pizza?
Off.
Bad breath or bad odor?
Neither.
You can't do that.
Breath.
Okay, air guitar or air drums?
I'm a guitar guy.
Okay,
We'll do both.
Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Art museum or history museum?
Art music.
Probably art.
Okay, night or morning?
Mornings.
Night.
Camping or glamping?
Camping.
Either one.
Nope. Yeah, thank
Camping.
you. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Tea.
Sight or sound?
Sound.
Sure. Sound.
Family or friends?
Friends.
Friends.
Call or text?
Call.
Ooh. Depends.
Nope.
Call.
What'd you pick?
Text.
Text? Reality shows? Reality shows or documentaries?
Documentaries.
Wow, I thought you were solid reality shows. Leader or follower?
Leader.
Okay. Dirty kitchen or dirty bathroom?
Dirty kitchen.
Dirty. Sure. Dirty kitchen.
You're not
I
picking
don't like how long he took to answer that.
Books or movies?
Books.
Movies.
Brand name or generic?
Probably brand name.
Okay. Poem or story?
Story.
Salary or hourly?
Hourly.
Salary? I don't know. More as well.
Ketchup or ranch?
Ranch.
Ketchup.
Show or tell?
Show.
Oh. Logic or emotion?
Logic.
Logic.
Time or money?
Money.
Time.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
Summer for sure.
Puppies or kittens?
Puppies.
Kittens.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Pancakes.
Yeah, either one's cool. But waffles.
Lights on or off?
On.
On.
Wine or beer?
Wine.
One.
Planning it or winging it?
Winging
Waiting.
Toilet paper over or under?
it. Over.
Yeah, oh, you're trying to pass it. Oh, and fist bump.
Answer that.
Yeah. And then last but not least, personalities or looks?
Personalities.
Hell yeah! Round of applause for Hannah and Alex this evening. Your day is not done though, but your time on stage is. So Hannah and Alex, if you don't mind getting